What's going on, guys? Welcome to another amazing video tutorial on Palito's technology. Hi, my name is David. I'm a professional AL developer. In today's video, I'm going to be showing you how you can create a number series in Business Central. So before I show you how to develop a number series code, I'm also going to demonstrate how it is in on the front end. So I'm just going to be showing you an example of number series and how you can set it up really quick. So in this narrative, I'm going to be using the customer, the customer the customer list as an example. Okay. Uh, so this is a typical example of what we call number series. You can notice that we have 10,000, 20,000, 30,000, 40,000, and in that sequence. So this is what we call number series. And we can also expand really much, and we can also click on the search icon and type number series. So if I should click on this number series, I should have the list of existing number series. So we have all these number series available in the Business Central. So without wasting much of your time, so let's go into our development area. All right, so in order for us to start with the number series, we need to include a code unit called number series management. So I'm going to scroll all the way down here. So I'm going to call it number series. So the name of the number series here is number series management. Yeah, number series management. So the next thing to do here is we need to include a field which is called number series. So I can just say a field here, right? So I'm going to name this field number series. And I'm going to tell you why we need to include this field. So it's also going to be a code 20. So, but the only difference here is that this number series is going to be table related to the whole global number series. So I'm going to say table relate number series. Right? I'm going to be explaining why when we start to use it. So what we want to do is we want to assign our number series to a document at the point of opening the document. No, at the point of inserting into the document. Let's say the user wants to start to fill the form. You get at the point of inserting, we want to include our number series. Okay, I think I made a mistake here. What did I do wrong there? Okay, okay. All right, so I'm going to scroll all the way down. So you see we have four different triggers on the table level. We have the on insert, on modify, on delete, and on rename. So I'm going to explain what these four different triggers, how they work. So on insert occurs once. That's the first time you insert any input on a document. That is when this on insert is triggered. So the on modify on the other hand, after you must have imputed after you must have imputed an input, then on modify could it could keep running anytime you have modified a particular document or a field. So on modify would keep running. Likewise on delete, when you try deleting a document, same thing as on the rename, when you try to rename a particular field or function. All right, so today we are going to be using the on insert because we want to first check. We want to check if number series, if the number no is empty. So we'll say if record dot no. If it is empty, is equals to empty, then we want to begin and end. So what do we want to do? We want to call the number series dot init series. So we want to initialize the number series to use. So the very first argument it takes is it comes to the front end here. It comes to this number series. Okay. It comes here. It comes to check the list if I have created a particular number series for this event. Now let me just create a new number series for this event. So we can name it let's say PAT. So we'll call it patient number series. So we click on the starting number. We come to the starting number here. We say we want the number to start from PAT 00001, and we want it to end at PAT 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Right? So once we are done, I close this. Then I make sure I come here to give it a default number. Right? Then I can just copy this PAT. So I can go back to the development environment. So the first argument, like I said, it wants to know which number series to be used. So I can just create a string and say PAT. Okay, make use of PAT. So the next argument it takes is so I want to first of all check the last one that has been used. So I use X record dot then our number series that we created. We have a link. We have a link that takes us to number series here. If you come here, this is table related to this table. So we are checking the previous number series that has been used. If you check this number series well, you see we have starting number, ending number, and then we have last used. So when I'm checking for the previous one, it comes here to check, okay, what was the last one used? If there's a value, then it increments it by one, and then make sure that I use the next one instead of me using the previous one that has been used for a particular document. If that is clear. So I come back here, and then I scroll back down here. So the next argument it takes is it takes a date. So the date is like OD. I make use of OD like today. So while it wants to assign number series for it, it looks at the today's date, and then it takes the next argument. The next argument is where do we want to apply this number series to on the field. Remember, we created this field already, which we said is our primary key. So we want it to reflect on this particular field. So I come back here, then I say, okay, I want it to reflect on my primary key. So the next argument it takes is, okay, um, it takes the number series table related. So I use NO number series. So it's pretty much simple. It's the first argument, which number series to be used. The second one, it tests for the previous number series that was used. And the third one is the dates. What dates should you use to check for this number series? The fourth one, where are you applying this number series to? The fifth one, it just takes the number series back. So if that is done, so I think this should be it. This should generate a number series for us automatically. So I can save this and then publish this. Okay. How do we name the page? We named it patient medical record. Patient medical record. Okay. Right. So let's search for the patient medical record. I think we're supposed to search for the list. Okay. Patient medical list. Right. So from here we can create a new document, a new one. So let me open this. You will see that immediately I insert any input here, number series should be generated, right? So you can see that was my internet. So immediately I inserted into this field, so I get my number series generated. So I can create another document and do the same. So let me say, so that is how number series works in Business Central. I hope this video is educative enough.